she directed that the 3% that Phumelela got from the Gauteng government as a contribution towards the costs of running horse racing needed to be stopped. And that cost Phumelela the best part of about 70, 80 million rand per year, and pretty much hastened its demise.
You say demise. It's still operating today, but it did go through some very difficult times, business rescue, etc.
Well, it is in business rescue at the moment, and the business rescue practitioner is selling off assets, and it will then, if there is any money left, it will be distributed to shareholders. The company will not continue.
So is there a direct link then by what the public protector investigated and proposed in 2019, going back to something that was, well, alleged to have happened all the way back in 1997?
Well, the loss of about 80 million rand a year, together with continuing to have to fund the sport of horse racing, leads to one conclusion, and that is that you won't be able to do it. So it was a three-way agreement between the racing industry, or the racing clubs, the Gauteng government, and Phumelela that resulted in the creation of Phumelela in 1997. And the unilateral withdrawal of the 3% without a concomitant reduction in costs leads to only one conclusion.
So what happens now? I know you're no longer the CEO, but you would have an intimate understanding of this industry and presumably what the public protector was up to. Can it now be reversed? Can Phumelela get that money now?
I don't know, Alec. One would hope that the Gauteng government would now pay it back, but that would be a matter for Phumelela's business rescue practitioner to take up with the Gauteng government.
But it's surely, given what came out in the court or the settlement agreement, where the public protector has now effectively said, I made a mistake, I'll pay your legal costs, all of my proposed remedies were wrong, would suggest that the damage that was done needs to be undone.
Well, that would be the logical conclusion, Alec, but we live in illogical times. There are very few governments that have money lying around spare. So I would suspect that the Gauteng government has, over the last 3 years, spent that money. And where they would find it to be able to give it back to Phumelela is a matter for another day.
Without that 70 to 80 million rand, can Phumelela continue? I know you were, I'm not sure if you still are, a significant shareholder in the company.
Alec, no, not at the level of prize monies that the company used to pay. Something has to give. And betting on horse racing is in decline. It's less popular than other forms of gambling.